Let's dive into the discussions shaping the nation.
Las Cahireach, and can I take the opportunity to congratulate you, Las Cahireach, in your new role and wish you the very best. Minister, too, I want to congratulate you in your new role as Labour Party spokesperson on children and disability. I just want to say I look forward to working with you constructively during this term, and I want to thank you for your engagement to date. But obviously, Minister, the waiting list that has been referred to already in this debate are something that we have to tackle, and government especially have to tackle, because behind every one of those numbers on the waiting list is a family, is somebody that needs help, and they are the people that we have to help, Minister. And I look forward, as I say, to engaging with you over the next period of time. The first area that I want to speak about today is employment. Minister, you referenced it yourself, and as you said, according to the census of 2022, only 49% of people with disabilities of working age in Ireland are in employment. That is compared to almost, as you said as well, 71% of those without disabilities. That is a shocking disability employment gap of 21.5%. Among disabled people, the unemployment rate is higher among people with an intellectual disability at almost 30%, Minister. And I can't tell you, Minister, and begin to tell you the amount of times that mothers and fathers of adult children have come to me and contacted me to highlight this, and I'm sure it's the same in your own office, Minister. I note that the new National Disability Strategy has been stated by you today in your contribution that it's a priority and an early priority for you and a key strategy as well, but we're still talking about a matter of months before it's published. But we really need to see something as regards employment in that National Disability Strategy, Minister. I look forward to engaging with you on it, but as you said, it is a very important document, but it's an important document for all those who need help at this stage regarding employment. The second item I want to raise with you today is Sensational Kids, which is in my own area of Kildare South. I recently met with the CEO of Sensational Kids, Karen Lee, who brought me around the centre that they proposed to build, a National Child Development Centre in Kildare Town, which was to be a state-of-the-art facility, which was to support over 300 children a week and provide 13,000 therapy sessions annually that children with additional needs so desperately need. And that included OT, speech and language, and psychological assessments. And there are already over 2,000 children waiting for this new facility to open, 90% of which are on HSE waiting lists. As you know, Minister, that is still in blocks in Kildare Town. It is a disgrace that it is still in blocks in Kildare Town. The development has come to an abrupt halt due to the withholding of funding from the Department of Justice through the Emigrant Investor Programme. I'm asking you today, Minister, to work with your colleagues to ensure that this National Child Development Centre is built as quickly as possible in Kildare Town. I understand that a capital investment application has been made to the HSE. This project needs to get off the ground. It is a National Child Development Centre. It is needed by so many people, not just in Kildare South, but throughout the state. And I ask, Minister, for your help and your colleagues' help in ensuring that those children, again, that need their help most at this time, and the families, that they get that help in the quickest possible time. Minister, you'll be aware in the Shannon that I've raised assessment of need for my own area of CHO7 time and time again. In CHO7, there are currently 4,272 children waiting for an assessment of need for over 1 year, and indeed 1,103 are waiting between 6 and 12 months. As if children aren't waiting long enough, the average time for CNTT waiting list is now over 3 years in CHO7. And we all know, Minister, and it's the word that's used time and time again with children, early intervention. And by not providing early intervention, we are missing a key opportunity to support children during their development, risking further development issues and indeed pain for their family. We've all heard of families paying massive amounts of money for private assessment and therapies, and I note that the programme for government contains a commitment for a Children's Therapies Grant Fund for evidence-based therapies. And Minister, I ask you today, is this something that parents can apply for to fund private therapies? And if so, it would be a very welcome measure for many families. It will have come late for some, but as for others, it would be very welcome, and many thousands of euros that many families are committed to paying already. I also wanted to touch on transport, Minister. It's an issue that other colleagues have spoken as well. I need to highlight the ongoing issues with disabilities of people who have disabilities and actually accessing transport. One of the biggest barriers of transport is those in rural areas, and I want to welcome the fact that rural links are making a difference. But we need to see more rural links. I know in one of my own areas, in Suncroft and County Kildare, a new rural link is being proposed, the 6 times deliveries today. And I'm dealing with people with disabilities that will be life-changing for them, because they can access the bigger towns in Newbridge, the train stations and such, Minister. So there's a linkage in between rural transport and indeed those with disabilities. And I hope that that is something that you will work with us on, Minister, to ensure that that can actually happen for those and those that need it most. I spoke the last day on special schools, Minister. It's been already mentioned today. And in Kildare South, we have an issue around the special school that was promised by yourself in a debate I had with you in the Shannon, that it would be located in Kildare South. It's currently located in Naas in North Kildare. Now, I know that there are ambitions for that school to be located in Kildare South, but when I questioned you on this, Minister, you stated that the need was actually in Kildare South rather than in Naas, where it's currently located. So I do ask you, Minister, to work with me once again to ensure that that school can be located in Kildare South. It's already full, the school, it's doing great work, and I wish, as I said the last day, the management and staff well, but we need a school that's functioning and has places in Kildare South, where, as you identified as Minister for Education, there is a need for a special school. You mentioned the voluntary sector and the Section 39 workers, and we all know in this House, without Section 39 workers, the whole disability sector would fall down. I welcome the fact that you've mentioned additional pay for those workers today, Minister, and I look forward to engaging with you over the next period of time to ensure that those workers in Section 39 get the pay that they deserve. Finally, the cost of disability. As a member of the Oireachtas Autism Committee, it's something that we discuss time and time again, the cost of disability, Minister, and there are, as you say yourself, varying costs of disability, but it's something that we need to get hold of. It's something that government need to address, and it's something that I will be discussing with you over the coming months and indeed years, I hope, to ensure that the cost of disability is recognised by government and those that need payments actually get the payments that they deserve.
Thank you, Deputy.
Like, share and subscribe, and let us know your thoughts in the comments. We'd love to hear from you.